A life you're proud of is built one honest choice at a time. Some realizations don't arrive in dramatic moments, they arrive quietly in the middle of an ordinary day when you suddenly feel the weight of a life that no longer reflects who you are. It's not regret, it's not failure, it's recognition, the awareness that you've outgrown the version of yourself who built the life you're currently living. A life you're proud to live isn't something you stumble into, it's something you shape with intention. It's something you build with courage, it's something you choose again and again, even when it's uncomfortable. And at the moment you decide to build a life that reflects your truth instead of your fears, everything begins to shift. This is Elevate Daily with Lucy. Here's a quick story I believe will help foster this conversation. Ailey was cleaning a drawer when he found an old photograph of himself at 21. In the picture, he was standing on a cliff overlooking the ocean, smiling with a kind of freedom he hadn't felt in years. His eyes were bright, his posture was open, his energy was alive. He stared at the picture for a long time. It wasn't nostalgia that hit him, it was contrast. He realized he had built a life that looked stable on the outside but felt small on the inside. A life filled with obligations, routines, and expectations, but missing the spark he once carried so naturally. He didn't need to go back to who he was at 21. He needed to reconnect with a part of himself that believed life could be bigger. And indeed, life can be bigger. That picture didn't make him quit his job or move across the world. It made him ask a different question. Am I living in a way that makes me proud of who I'm becoming? That question became his turning point, not because he had the answers, but because he finally had the courage to ask. Your turning point may not come from a photograph, but it will come from a moment of truth, a moment when you realize you deserve a life that feels like yours. Are you living your best life now? Living with pride begins with alignment. A life you are proud of is built on alignment. The harmony between what you believe and what you value and how you live. When you're aligned, your choices feel clean, your day feel intentional, your relationships they feel honest, your energy feels grounded. When you're misaligned, you feel drained, resentful, disconnected. You feel like you're performing instead of living. You feel tired. Alignment is not perfection, it's truth. Your standard shape your life. You cannot build a life you're proud of with standards that keep you small. Raising your standard means no longer accepting what drains you, no longer shrinking to make others comfortable, no longer betraying yourself for approval, no longer settling for almost or good enough. Your standards are the boundaries that protect your future. When you raise them, your life rises with them. Small choices, big shifts. A proud life isn't built through dramatic reinvention, it's built through small, consistent choices that honor who you're becoming. Choices like saying no when something isn't aligned, saying yes to opportunities that stretch you, even though you're afraid, but you go for them anyways. Ending cycles that keep you stuck, starting habits that support your growth, exercising, eating right, habits like that. Speaking your truth even when your voice shakes. Your life is shaped by the choices you repeat. Letting go is part of building, and I think this is very, very informational because many times we think letting go is a loss. You cannot build a life you're proud of while holding on to a life you've outgrown. I know it can be scary, especially when you're stepping into the unknown. But honestly, letting go is not failure. Letting go is maturity. Letting go is self respect. You release things that do not fit you any longer. You're not abandoning your past. You're making peace and making space for your future. Become someone you respect. Honestly, it's very, very important that you grow to become the person you respect, the person you'll be proud of. I have someone who started a PhD program and they told me Lucy, I'm not doing this for anything else. I'm doing this for me. And I felt that was so honest. They were like, they are getting this degree for themselves because it's something they have always desired. And I know at the end of it, they would respect themselves, and only God knows what opportunities will come their way after that program. A life you're proud of begins with becoming someone you respect, someone who honors their word, lives with intention, someone who shows up courageously, whose life is lived in alignment. You know, respect is the foundation of pride. When you respect yourself, you naturally build a life that reflects, that respect. Take a breath. Picture the life you're proud to live, not the perfect life, but the aligned one. Picture the version of you who lives in it, grounded, clear, intentional, whole, peaceful, healthy, mentally sound. That life is not far away. It's one honest choice away. Ask yourself, what is one aligned decision I can make today that makes or that moves me towards a life I'm proud to live? Make it. And when you make it, be proud of that choice and walk it. Because a life you're proud of isn't built someday, it's built today. It's possible. I know so. So today, do that one thing. Not someday, but today. This is Elevate Daily with Lucy. I await for you to share your story with me.